Does anyone feel like having Krispy Kreme donuts now? I kind of do. Yeah, I kind of do. I kind of. Yeah. Let's go Krispy Kremes. What? Oh, that's right. Yeah. I will. No. It's okay. Krispy Kreme. It all came over me. Hey guys, and welcome to my world. So yes, I've finally seen Power Rangers. If you didn't get the intro, then you haven't seen it. Oh, you haven't seen the countless memes. That donut was really nice, by the way. I deserved it, I worked out. But the new Power Rangers came out yesterday. I've finally seen it. Now, as you know, I was very 50-50, very apprehensive about seeing it. I believe it got knocked off my top 10 movies, my most anticipated movies of 2017 list. If you haven't seen that list, I'll link it here in the description below. Go check that out. But it got knocked off. I can't remember what it got knocked off by. But yeah, Power Rangers, I was very apprehensive about it because it's been a big part of my childhood. Kimberly, Tommy right there. I have rewatched the 90s movie, which I talk about in my first segment of A Blast from the Past, my new segment on this channel, so go check that out. I'll link it here on the card or in the description below. That was super fun. So yes, Power Rangers has been a big part of my childhood. So I was very apprehensive about this movie. Let's talk about it, guys. Let's just get into it. Now, guys, I'm going to say this first of all, before I get into my positives. Yes, there was some. And my negatives. Yes, there was those too. I did enjoy this movie. I did. Now, let's talk about it. It's Morphin Time! I'll say that again. It's Morphin Time! No, it doesn't want to fade. It doesn't want to fade. It's reviewing time? There we go! So Power Rangers is a revamp, a reboot of the original, the OG Mighty Morphin Power Rangers show back from when I was a kid. Yes, guys, I'm still a kid. Let's face it. I can't even say that. So guys, like the show back from my childhood, this is set in Angel Grove with some very familiar names. Jason, Kimberly, Billy, Zach, and Trini. That's right, the whole gang is back in this modern day take on some old school cheese. Hashtag squad goals. Now, talking squad, the group was by far the best thing about this movie. It really was. Like, from the first scene and first joke, this movie could have gone a totally different way, but it didn't, and I'm glad it didn't, because the first joke, wow. But it set everyone up, everyone in the group, it was set up well, and on a certain level you do really connect with the 5 teenagers, the 5 Rangers, and the group had surprisingly good chemistry. Okay, they were portrayed very well. The actors were surprisingly good, which I didn't think was going to be the case. I really didn't. Like, I thought the acting was going to be bad. I really did. And I was surprised at the turn of events. Hashtag how the turntables. Because out of the 5, okay, Billy was by far my favourite. Billy was by far the best teenager, best actor, best freaking character in this movie, okay? He was great. He had unknowingly witty humour, but then he was also serious on with his spectrum attitude, and that's all I'll say on that without getting too much into it. But Billy was by far the best. They were all great, but Billy, man. Other positives in this movie, I have to say, is the action. Now, the action was very, very cool to watch. It surprised me again, and it felt very, very throwback to the Power Rangers show in a really cool way, in a modern way, which I really enjoyed. Again, it surprised me. It was better than I thought it would be, to be honest. Although I do have to say, I genuinely wish there was more Power Ranger hand-to-hand combat than we actually got, because when you get it, it's great, but it felt very, very short-lived, which was bad, because it left me wanting more. It really did. I just sat there like, oh, is that it? Come on. Show me more. However, saying that, we did get some cool Zord action. We really did, and when I say cool, I mean cool. So yeah, it was kind of cool to see them focus on the Zords in their singular form, more so than the show used to do, because it made for some very, very cool action scenes, especially when you see the Power Rangers team up inside and outside the Zords. It made for some cool sequences. It really did. The action was great. It really was. Another positive in this movie is how they showed respect to the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. You know, the OGs. It was really, really nice to see them show respect to them, with some classic lines that you've had in the show, said by certain characters from the show. Maybe even a certain theme, which I will neither confirm nor deny, because, you know, spoilers. Hashtag go go Power Rangers. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Oh my god. Calm down. Now guys, we spoke positives. Let's get into the negatives. Now, I mentioned earlier how the actors for the teenagers, the Rangers, were surprisingly good. Elizabeth Banks in this wasn't great. She really wasn't. But I'm not blaming her for that. I'm not going to sit here and blame her, because the biggest problem I feel this movie suffers with is tonal issues. And that's to go with the movie and Rita's character overall. Now, talking Rita, at times, which was a big positive because I love this side of her, it felt very, very horror movie villain-esque, which was kind of cool in a very creepy way, especially when you first meet her. When you first meet Rita, after the opening sequence, obviously, and before the final act, it's very horror-esque. It's very, very creepy. It's very, very serious, and it's dark, okay? But then at other times, and considerably a lot in the third act, she comes across very, very cheesy and very kid-friendly, sort of like how she was in the show at times. And yeah, it clashed. It really did. I'm going to put it this way. It's like a better version of the Suicide Squad's Enchantress. A really good version of that. The tonal clashes, I just wish they kept one or the other. I wish they'd kept with the horror-esque one instead of going with the cheesy one, because it just clashed a lot. Now, that's the tonal issues with Rita Repulsa. There's also tonal issues in the movie. It clashed quite a bit. Like, you get this great setup. The first act is so good with the setup of the teenagers, Zordon, Alpha 5, Rita. They're all set up so well. And it feels very grounded and sort of semi-realistic in this gritty way, which was really cool. And they handled it spectacularly. I was really surprised by how good it came out. But then at times, and specifically near the end, it's very bright, very vibrant, very light-hearted, very kid-friendly, and again goes with 90s cheese. And it just clashed a lot, and it just made the movie feel very awkward at times, which didn't do it any favours. Like, the tonal issues in this just, they stand out a lot. Let's put it that way. Other negatives I had in this, okay, well, I think you all know what's coming. You all know what's coming. Fucking Goldar, man. Fucking lard lad, more like. Hashtag, can't believe it's not butter. What was that? I genuinely did not like Goldar in this. Now, I said I liked how they showed respect to the OG Power Rangers, the original Mighty Morphin. But there was no respect shown for Goldar whatsoever. No respect at all. It was so bad. But that's not the only character I didn't enjoy in this film. No. I. Now this may surprise you, but Alpha 5 in this, I didn't enjoy. I really didn't. And it's just, I hate to say that, but I mean, when you first meet him, he's kind of cool. And he made me chuckle, I'm not going to lie, he made me chuckle a bit, first few times. But after that, he's just there, and he's just there looking awkward, if you know what I mean. And most of the time, he came across very forced in the end, which just, I didn't like. He was just there. He was just there in the background, looking awkward, feeling awkward, making me feel awkward. But Zordon was cool though. Zordon was cool. So props for that, Bryan Cranston. Yeah. Also, guys, I will say this, no spoilers, but keep an eye out for certain cameos in this movie. Now, all I'm going to say is, as a society, what do we usually do when something drastic happens? When something bad happens? What do we usually do as a society when something bad is going down? Yeah. Peel those freaking eyes, because Paul nearly kissed the screen. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So guys, overall, I really enjoyed this movie, more so than I thought I would. I think it's a really well done current take on the Power Rangers. Don't get me wrong, it's by far not a perfect movie. It's not. It's got a lot of problems. A lot could have been better. But what I got, I enjoyed and liked the majority of. It's kind of like, in a weird way, the first Transformers movie for me. Because I really enjoyed that, but the sequels not so much. So I'm hoping, as a franchise, the Power Rangers movies go in a different direction and they go better. They get better with each movie. That's what I'm hoping from this franchise. Hashtag, sorry Bumblebee. Props if you understood that reference. But yeah, I enjoyed what I got from this, and I'm looking forward to where they go with it. Because yeah, there's an end credits scene, so keep those butts in your seats because you'll want to see it. Did it feel forced? Yeah, it did. But it's cool to think that that's where the sequels are heading. Yeah, it is. So yeah, no, I'm looking forward to see where they take this franchise, and I'm just hoping it doesn't go the route that Transformers did, where I enjoy the first and not the latter. But from what I got from this first movie, I did really enjoy it, more so than I thought I would. So guys, I do recommend go and see Power Rangers. You'll enjoy it, specifically if you love Power Rangers as a kid. If you love the franchise as a whole, definitely go check it out. It's a nice current modern take on the Power Rangers that I really did enjoy. So yeah guys, yeah, I really did enjoy the Power Rangers movie as a whole, so go check it out. Check out some of my other latest content, like I said, my new segment Blast from the Past where I talk the old Power Rangers. I'll link it here or in the description below. I will be seeing Beauty and the Beast later today, so hit subscribe, stay tuned for that movie review. And guys, I've got my Q&A to come. I will be shooting that probably next week, so get your last questions into me in the comment section below and I'll answer them. Yeah, we've got that to come, so hit subscribe. Stay tuned for that, guys. Yeah, subscribe! Guys, as always, thanks for watching and take care. See you later! It's Morphin Time! Where's those donuts? I feel like Zelda. So guys, you've made it to the end of the video. Thank you for watching. If you want to stay up to date with content from me, then click subscribe here. I've linked a few other videos here for your entertainment. If you want to check those out, just click on the image shown. If not, look over my channel. I'm sure there's some other content you will enjoy. Thanks for watching, guys, and as always, take care.